There you go. Most of you are familiar with Greater Des Moines Habitat for Humanity, but our mission is to put God's love into action by bringing people together to build homes, communities, and hope. And celebrations like these are really the icing on the cake. So we're so happy to have you here. I'd like to introduce Carson from our family services team, who's been working with Tadele and Mitike on this journey, to introduce the family.
Hi, everybody. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us to celebrate the dedication of Tadele and Mitike's home. I keep wanting to say this morning, but it's not this morning. It's officially the afternoon now. It's been a privilege to work with and get to know this family, and I'm happy to be introducing them today. They have been living in this house for a little bit now, but it doesn't make this celebration any less special. Tadele and Mitike grew up in Ethiopia, and after arriving in the United States, they lived in Virginia for about 5 years before coming to Des Moines. They like Des Moines because there are better opportunities for work here, and they enjoy the quieter and more laid-back atmosphere. Tadele and Mitike decided to apply for Habitat's homeownership program because they heard from a friend that it was a good opportunity to own your own house. After being accepted, they completed Habitat's homeownership education, worked sweat equity hours, met regularly with a member of the family services team, and prepared their finances for homeownership. They like Habitat because they feel that everyone treats each other well and it feels like family. Tadele and Mitike selected their house because it was in a central location near Tadele's work and neighborhood schools. This family has lots of fun together. They enjoy spending time at pools and parks, and now they're able to laugh and play in their own home. They look forward to living in this house for many years, and I'm sure that it will be the setting for many happy moments.
Thank you so much, Carson. I also want to introduce our Executive Director and President, Lance Henning, who's with us this morning. He will take it from here with recognizing our sponsors today.
I would like to say thank you for all the folks that helped make this possible and come together, and that this particular home, that it started with a panel build with Principal, and that it was actually, the panels were back in 2019, and that we've got them now so that they've helped to create the beautiful home, and that we'd like to say thank you to Principal for its partnership with Habitat on this home. They've helped us on many homes over the years, and you can see on the pictures there that the team members engaged in building the wall panels and have been a big part of Habitat's program overall. So a big thank you to Principal. And then we'd also like to recognize the City of Des Moines and their partnership in helping to make this home possible, along with the many other volunteers and folks that came together to be able to create this home. With that, we'd like to go ahead and also go ahead and bless the home and start that. And we've got our partner, Pastor Jackie Thompson with Burns United Methodist. And Pastor Jackie, if you would go ahead and lead us through the invocation. And
friends, we have gathered together to celebrate the completion of this beautiful home and the many hearts and hands that made it possible. This is not only a dwelling, but a symbol of God's love and a celebration of a community that has come together to build something that we couldn't do on our own. Today, we seek the continued blessing of God on this home and on Tadele and Mitike as they live there. Hear these words from 1 John. Dear children, let us not love with words or speech, but with actions and in truth. You are invited to unmute yourselves as we join in the litany of life. With gratitude to God who has provided the materials and given us strength to build this house.
We
dedicate this
this
home
home to the deep and abiding love that binds the family together.
We
we
dedicate
dedicate
this
this home
to the understanding, patience, discipline, and forgiveness essential for growth and fulfillment of Tadele and Mitike's family.
We
we
dedicate
dedicate this home
To the vision, courage, faith, and hope that make life cheerful and serene.
We
we
dedicate
dedicate this home
To the beauty and order and cleanliness that provides a wholesome atmosphere and elevate the spirit of faithful living.
we
we
dedicate
dedicate this home
To the training of the bodies, minds, and souls of all who live within these walls.
we
we
dedicate
dedicate this home
To the work of God's kingdom in the world and in cooperation with God's church.
we dedicate this home
to
to the glory of God. Amen.
Amen. All right, thank you. We'd like to now go ahead and Carson will present a Bible to the family. Jesse from Principal, I believe, is going to help us on that. So if Jesse, you'd like to say a few words and make that presentation.
Absolutely. I'll start by introducing myself. My name is Jesse Coleman. I work for the Principal Foundation in Community Relations. I'm really excited to be here with you all today to virtually to celebrate this home dedication to Tadele and Mitike. What a great opportunity this is to sort of share in this journey. Principal is very proud to collaborate and have a relationship with Habitat. I was talking to Clara right before this call, but unfortunately I was not even with Principal in 2019 when this panel build occurred. But I have volunteered before multiple times with Habitat, and it's an organization I really love to support. And it's exciting. We're looking at finalizing a date later this year to do another panel build, which was supposed to happen last year in 2020. But unfortunately, we weren't able to move forward with that because of COVID. So we're looking forward to helping another family on their path to home ownership. So very exciting to be here and help celebrate Tadele and Mitike. I was asked to maybe share a quote or a Bible verse. I'll leave the Bible verse to Pastor Jackie, and I'll go ahead and share a quote instead. It's one I've referenced in my personal life over the years many times, and it's sort of long, so bear with me. It goes like this: Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. I really like this quote for a lot of reasons. I think specifically it's a really good reminder that our lives are meaningful, right? We are very, very powerful, especially when we open ourselves up to God and His plan for us. I think oftentimes I maybe feel like a small fish in a really, really large pond. And this quote sort of helps ground me and makes me realize that, you know, I'm part of a much greater plan that God has for me. And Habitat today is helping Tadele and Mitike on their great plan. And it's another good reminder too that that we are capable of making a big difference, though we oftentimes maybe feel like we are so small that we don't, but we really do. And this dedication is a great reminder that, you know, sometimes, you know, we don't have to do huge, grand things to make big differences. But helping a family to home ownership is very big, and it's a great thing. So yeah. And then I'll just sort of share one other sort of story that I have from when I had volunteered with Habitat in the past. And I think one thing that I always have appreciated when volunteering is that even though I wouldn't consider myself a skilled craftsman or you know, a very handy person when it comes to home building, I always felt comfortable, you know, at the homes and doing the work. And I remember the first time, it was before I was at Princeton, I was at another company, and we had done, and I had volunteered the first time at one of the homes, and I had like spilled a bucket of paint, and it was like, it was outside, but it was like on some of the concrete, and I was like, oh my gosh, like what's gonna happen? I can't remember who the guy was, and he was one of the Habitat folks, but I mean, I was obviously embarrassed, and I felt so bad, and I was younger, and I didn't know what to do. And he just came over, he kind of chuckled, and he was like, oh, we're gonna fix it, it's totally fine. And I think that's really the great thing about what Habitat does with their volunteers, is that it's not about being really good, you know, at building homes or painting or whatever it is. We're allowed to make mistakes, and the great thing is that we all just come together and build and sort of create this community around you know, the journey of home ownership. So I just have always appreciated the fact that it doesn't matter, you know, what level you are at in terms of, you know, how skilled you are. The really important thing is that you're there and you're supporting the mission. So yeah, with that, I'm excited to present virtually Tadele and Mitike with this Bible.
Thank you, Jesse. All right. Thank you. So we'd like to present the keys to the home, and Greg Hanna, also with Principal, is going to do that. Greg has been serving on the Habitat Board of Directors and has been an ambassador and advocate for Habitat for quite some time on there. And so, Greg, if you'd take it away.
Thank you, Lance. Good morning, everyone. Tadele and Mitike, it's such an honor to be here and to be a part of this special occasion with you. You've worked so hard to earn this opportunity to own your own home. And, you know, your home is special to me. As Lance and Jesse mentioned, the walls for your home were created at my place of employment by many of my friends and colleagues. And of course, those walls and floors, the windows, the doors, the roof, those are all very, very important. And those are what provides that safe, secure place for you and your family. But I also hope that your new home brings with that so much more. You know, may it be a place for you to gather with your family and your friends and to enjoy life's special moments, and also to create lasting memories. And I understand that you've already had the opportunity to start living there with your family. And so it's with great pleasure that I officially present you with the keys to your home, although I know that you've been using those keys already. So I'd just like to say congratulations and ask Carter to please share those keys. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's right. We do want to say congratulations, and that thank you for your hard work as a part of Habitat and the journey you had to home ownership. Are there, so Tadele and Mitike, are there any words you guys would like to share?
በጣም ደስተኛ ነን። ምክንያቱም ሀቢታት ይህንን እድል ባዘጋጅ፣ ምክንያቱም አቅሙ የሌላቸው ሰዎች ይህን ነገር ማድረግ አይችሉም እና በጣም ከመጠን በላይ ደስተኛ ነን። ስለዚህ የሀቢታት ደግሞ ይህን ቤት ሰርቶ ስለሰጠን በጣም እጅግ አድርገን እናመሰግናለን። ምክንያቱም የወደፊታችንን እንድናይ ስላደረገን እና አቅም ሆኖ በቃ ስለረዳን በጣም አድርገን እናመሰግናለን እና ይሄን ለማለት እግዚአብሔር ይባርካችሁ።
We would like to thank you for everything for making this possible for us. And we were not in a range to acquire a home. You made this dream possible for us, and we thank everyone who put in their time and effort into building this house. And we'll look forward to enjoying it and to have a happy life. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations. All right, Pastor Jackie, would you like to close us out?
Sure. Before I do, I just want to welcome Tadele and Mitike to our neighborhood, the Mondayman Presidential Neighborhood, Burns United Methodist Church, and the people there welcome you. We're just 5 blocks away from you, and we have a small playground, and we invite you to come and take advantage of that. So let us consecrate that home, that wonderful home that you are going to fill with love. May the love that lifted the rafters and hung the shingles ripple out into the community of Des Moines. May the love that grew in fellowship of a common goal continue to grow in the lives of Tadele and Mitike's family as they grow together for years to come. And may the greatest love of all, God's love, fill the hearts of all who gather today and of those who call this house their home. Amen.
Amen. Well, we would like to just congratulate you again, Tadele and Mitike, and that you already are making your house a home, and that we know that the Mondayman presidential area is going to be a great place to be able to continue to grow and have the family, I guess, really reach up to their potential. And there's lots of great benefits around there, such as Burns United Methodist that are in the area there. So a big congratulations. I think the biggest thing that we just want to say thank you for your partnership. You know, you worked hard on your sweat equity, working hard on your education, on the homebuyer's education, and that now being able to enjoy your new home. And so we're just excited for you and your family, and that thank you for your partnership with Habitat for Humanity.
All right. Thank you so much. God bless you, all of you guys.
So that'll conclude our home dedication today, and that we just thank everyone for taking a moment and time to be able to celebrate with Tadele and Mitike.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right.